Hey, welcome ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's your boy Beaky, and let's talk about receiving your Steam Deck via shipping, FedEx, or whatever carrier you might be using around the world. Now, I personally got mine shipped to me via FedEx from Valve, of course. And if you have any problem, my first tip for you guys is to contact Valve support. Do not go ahead and contact FedEx. You need to contact Valve. The reason for this, Valve is actually the customer for FedEx, and Valve is the one that needs to talk to FedEx to resolve any issues. And Valve has been pretty good with you as their customer because you're a Valve's customer and Valve is then the customer of FedEx. That's the way the hierarchy goes. You don't need to be calling up FedEx for a bunch of problems. Contact Valve customer service and then go from there, right? So why do I mention this? Well, there's a few things that have changed with the shipping of the Steam Deck. I will be doing an unboxing of the product right here, and I have some other little things like a tempered glass. We also have the SD card, one of the best ones, and my switch back there just for a size comparison once we get in there. But I'm gonna give you guys some general tips to make sure you guys receive this the best way you possibly can and show you guys what it looks like real quick. Now, my box came damaged, so I want to show you guys right here. I don't think this is Valve's fault, and most of this looks cosmetic, but if you go on online, Reddit, and other boards, you could clearly see there's been some horror stories out there. And why does this matter? Well, in the beginning, when the Steam Deck were being shipped out, they required signatures. Now, for me personally, with my FedEx delivery, it did not require a signature, so that means that the Steam Deck can be left. And why this matters to you, most likely, is because, well, the box is very identifiable, right? No signature required. I don't know if we're just gonna leave it at the front door or whatever it might have been. So that's the Steam Deck logo. You would know what that is if you know what you're looking for. On the side over here, what's covered up, it would have the serial number. It will say your name, it will, your general shipping information. It's very obvious what the package is. Anybody who's tech savvy and been looking online at what a Steam Deck packaging looks like would be able to quickly see what this is and swipe it up, whether it is from the delivery service or just a bad neighbor coming by. So just be noted of that. So what I did in my case though is I actually had a family member literally went out there once I saw it was shipping, and they were watching for the truck. They were basically outside and looking for the truck to come and making sure that they kept eye on everything just to make sure. And if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have been able to get mine most likely as easily, because I've had problems with FedEx before. I'll be honest with you guys, I've had problems with FedEx. So just be noted, it's very identifiable box, and the FedEx shipping is not like an Amazon shipping where it says, oh, you're 2 stops away or anything like that. It's gonna be like, okay, it's gonna arrive by end of day, and you're gonna be like, well, hopefully I'm hear the doorbell ring, hopefully I'm looking out the window. Pay attention, guys. So let's see if there's any damage or anything inside the box. Let's go ahead and cut into it now. So plain and simple, there's a whole lot of tape over here, so we're gonna use a scissor. Just got our way up there. Go ahead and open up right here. It's the first time I opened this as well, so this is all new to me as well. Okay, plug in, power on, and then it has a basic guide layout right here where the SD card goes and everything else with the buttons. I will be giving some tips and trick videos coming up soon. From a first glance, it seems to be packaged very well inside its own protective case. So we'll put that right there. And then we have another box, which most likely will have the charger in here. And that's the box right there. All right. I will be retaining that box because it's always good to keep it in case there's any problems for shipping. We're going to go ahead and open up the charger first. And I will be talking about this more in a dedicated charger video, but you just can't use any phone charger and expect to be quickly charging this thing. This charger is a big wattage. Your phone charger is not going to charge this as fast as you would like. You need a bigger power. It is USB Type-C. It is unpluggable. Why that matters? If this cable is too short, you're not going to be able to just get any random cable and plug this in here. So Valve has its own dedicated charger, but obviously you can buy a more powerful one, and I'll have recommendations for that in the future. Okay, let's go ahead and take it out of the packaging here. There's no weird smells. I want to mention that because, sometimes that's things people don't mention. We got a cool little graphic here. It's very packaged well, just like the Valve Index. We go ahead right here. There's actually a little security tab, something I did not expect. Right here. I've not watched anybody else unbox the Steam Deck, so This is all new to me for the unboxing experience because I wanted to experience it fresh for you guys and for myself. So I cut that off simply enough. So at least I know, coming from Valve, nobody has actually opened up my system and messed with it. Hopefully, because I can't say for 100% sure, but there you go. Got a nice little protective case. I don't see any damage on the unit itself from the little dents in the box, so that means that it was packaged really well. It is brand new and nice, just like I expect. All right, let's go ahead and plug it in and turn it on. So the first thing you need to do is go ahead and plug in the power cable into the top of the unit right here. And then you go ahead and the light turns on and you press the power button. And then it brings you to the welcome screen. I will have a separate video dedicated to actually setting up the unit, so that won't be in this video right now, but I do have some basic tips. The length of the Steam Deck power cable is about the exact same length as a Nintendo Switch charger. So one of the reasons I had a Nintendo Switch here. So the difference really being, as you can see with this Xbox controller plugged into the Nintendo Switch charger, is that it's a lot smaller, more, I want to say more sleeker. So that's basically it there on that end. And on the opposite end for the Steam Deck's a little bit sleeker too than the bulky one coming from the Nintendo Switch right there, right? All right, so that's that. So you plug it in. You will probably need an extension cord. This is something I realized, and that's why there was a cut in the video, that both, well, the Nintendo Switch and the Steam Deck cables that come in the box is not the longest. So to charge and play, you might need to go ahead and get yourself a good extension cord, which I did right there. Now let's take a quick look at the comparison to something like the Switch and the actual hardware itself and just how it feels in my hand. Like I said, I have held a Steam Deck before, so I do have some familiarity with it. So for my previous experience holding the Steam Deck and just in generally for this one that I got myself, I think it feels great. Like, it's not too heavy, it's not too big for me personally. I have very big hands. I mean, I could work perfectly fine with my Switch right here, and the size is, wow, it is quite chunkier than the Nintendo Switch, as you guys can clearly see right here. But I don't think so much so that most people won't be able to enjoy playing it. On the back side right here, you have those buttons that need to be programmed. Not all games are going to be able to go ahead and handle those off the bat. You're going to have to go ahead in the menus. Now we'll show you guys there. On the bottom right here, you have where you put in the SD card. You just basically slide it right in. There's no slot to open, but we'll talk about that in a future video. You got the Steam button right here that brings up a lot of options that you'll be able to customize, and we'll go through all that in my upcoming shorter form video. So off the bat, from my own personal Steam Deck, it feels as good as I felt it last time, and I can't wait to get into it and charge it up. Just remember, guys, key things, make sure you have somebody watching out for the delivery truck if it needs signature or if it doesn't need signature. Especially if it doesn't need signature, you want to have somebody there to make sure that it's just not left there, because the box, once again, that's the biggest thing I want you guys to get from this video. The box is very identifiable as a Steam Deck. Like, it's not really hidden in any way, and anybody could go ahead and know that's something valuable that's selling for double the price on eBay right now currently. Besides that, I'll have a video putting on some tempered glass just for a little extra protection, because I will be using this as a handheld on the go, and I like to do that just like I have one on my Switch that I've had on there since day one. And I will be talking about picking out the right memory and a lot of other tips and tricks for your Steam Deck, of course, connecting controllers and so on and so forth. I hope this video was enjoyable for you guys. My next videos will be definitely a lot shorter and just more fun. Till next time, peace out. Like the video if you like it, dislike if you dislike it, and thank you for watching.